What's up? Let me, wipe the lens here. Let me wipe this lens. Boom. It's clear. I can see clearly now. Let's do this. Got a special one today. This one is unique. It's unique because let me first pull up my stream so I can see chat. If anybody chats, I'm here for you. I'm right here. There we go. How come it doesn't show I'm live? It says I'm live. Let's make sure we're live. Otherwise, nobody's going to show up. Where's my video? There it is. We are live. All right, so special coin, because on this one I actually reached out to the artist and asked if I could make him a ring. I just noticed the signatures on it. So this coin was designed by a Facebook buddy of mine. He designs coins, and another sculptor friend of his, who's also a friend of mine, her name is Heidi. She's a U.S. Mint sculptor, and she sculpted the coin. He designed it, she sculpted, and their little signature is right there. I just noticed. Probably hard to see, but Heidi Wasweet and Gary Marks. Gary Marks Art is who designed this coin, and that's going to be the side that we see, and this is the other side. Live free. I believe this was made to commemorate 100 years of the statue being a national monument. So available at GaryMarksArt.com. GaryMarksArt.com. Try to open it, and it is 1 ounce pure silver. It's in here. I'm probably the first person to touch this. It probably went straight from being minted into a case. It's tough to get into, but we're going to be making a size 12 ring, and gave Gary a real good buddy deal on this because I just wanted to make it into a ring, and I was excited to do so. I'm excited to do all rings, but sometimes a design just stands out and you want to be part of it. Man, I've never had such a hard time getting a coin pop. This is in there good. Still can't get it. We're almost there. We're almost to the starting point. There we go. We got it open. One troy ounce, 999 fine AG. Such a beautiful coin. Look at that proof. Proof is when you can see like a mirror, and in that middle, it's very proof. You can see like a mirror. This will be the side that we represent. So let's get going. It is a pretty high relief coin. So I think this is going to turn out really cool. We'll see. Never been done. I'm the first to ring one. So let's get going. We're going to put a pretty big hole in it. The reasoning is we're going to really focus on Liberty being what's seen. We're going to pop Lady Liberty out as most as we can so that the Liberty is really focused on. And to do so, I'm using a 3/4 punch. Let's see what's going on over here. Coin stays centered in there. Nope, it slipped. Gotta put this back on there. Sometimes it slips when I'm using these bigger punches because I have to put the punch in first. So I gotta hold the punch. If the punch gets loose, sometimes it'll knock the coin off center. Come on. Can't seem to find the lip, the groove. Why am I having straight up issues trying to twist this on? It's like not a good sign. Like, why won't this twist on? Ah, the small frustrations in life. Just twist on. There we go. God dang. Alright. Looks pretty good to me. So that's what we're going to be popping out. It's pretty, huh? Alright, this is a little loud, so be aware. I'm going to hammer it right now. And we're going to save that for Gary. I would actually make like a cool little necklace or something, drill a hole in it and necklace it up. All right. So this will be the focus. And the other side would look really cool. Actually, the other side would look amazing. The way that's all centered. Might have to make another one of these for Gary. The other side out. Or for somebody. Somebody can order one. Get one. Alright. I'm just waking up. I think I'm good to go. We're going to sand the hole real quick. Oh, happy Labor Day weekend, too. It is Labor Day. I'm laboring. I love laboring on the Labor Day. Continue sanding the hole. I think after this, it's raining out. It's nasty. Post office is closed. I'm gonna go to the casino. Play some Pai Gow. I went yesterday and did very well. If you don't know what Pai Gow is a poker game where they use 7 cards. Everybody gets dealt 7 cards with the joker. There's one joker, which is good for aces, straights, and flushes. Everybody's dealt 7 cards, including the dealer. You're only playing the dealer. You only want to beat the dealer. And the cool thing about this place is they show the dealer's hand. So you know what you have to beat. So you push or win 50% of the time. Maybe more. It's a game you can sit there for hours and hours and hours and not win or lose anything. But they have bonuses. And on the bonuses, if you put a $5 side bet out, which is the bet you probably lose every time, you know, either lose it or you win. And if you win, you can win big. But I hit a natural royal flush yesterday, which paid $1,500 for a $5 bet. So that was pretty cool. Plus, they drew my name for a spin on the wheel. And the spin on the wheel, I won 400 free play. And the way that worked was they gave you like these phony chips that were only good for like free play. So instead of betting my $10 Pai Gow hand, I would bet a $100 Pai Gow hand, which was the free chip. And if it won, I won $100. They'd replace it with a real $100. And I won 3 out of the 4 that I played. So that was $300 free dollars. That was pretty cool. All right, so here we go. The hole is clean. We're ready to rock. I'm gonna heat this up. Make the metal nice and soft and ready. Ready to be melted. Ready to be folded. Alright. You guys can see. You can see what I can see. All right, nothing to do but make a ring now. So let's go. Going Liberty down. Use cone. Getting over a nasty hole. All right, here we go. We're starting the coning process. All right. That's as far as I can cone it. We're done with the cone zone. So now you can see a little better what will be seen on the outside. Now we're going to stretch it out. Now you can see where these high and low relief points are of the coin, because the side of the coin looks like it's splitting and cracking. Afternoon. How are you? So we're going to sand that up just so that when we're in the stretching process, none of that splits. But that's just the high point and the low point of the coin where they meet up. So where those little rays are, that's where those little splits and cracks appear. There are no splits or cracks. It's just, it looks that way. But if you don't plan ahead, that can become a actual split or crack. Things are good. Things are good. I am making a custom ring for a buddy who designed this coin. So I'm just going to hit these points, eliminate any issues that could occur. If you've watched my videos, I've explained why this is important. These little cracks are kind of like when you get a bag of beef jerky, and the bag of beef jerky already has a little slit in it for you to rip the bag open. If it has that little slit in it, it's pretty easy to rip the bag open. If that bag of jerky doesn't have a little slit in it, you're going to need a knife or scissors or something to get that thing open. Same with these coins. Those little slits or cracks on the edge can split right open real easily during the next steps if you don't prevent it. Alright. Just sand that down a little bit. What about you, blistering barnacles? What are you doing? What are you doing on this fine Labor Day Monday? Assuming you're in the States. Oh, you're not from the States. The mate gave it away. Am I right? UK. See? We don't hear mate much here. That was the giveaway. Yo, UK. That's where they say water. They say water. A bottle of water. A bottle of water. Can I get a bottle of water? Alright. Look at that. Boom. It's ready. It's ready to be stretched. Got rid of those little those little fractures. Little fractures are gone. So we're going to stretch it. We're going to stretch it using the ring stretcher. I have 2 of them sitting right here. 1, 2. Let's see how big this hole is right now. We're sitting at a 15 size hole. Our end goal is a size 12 ring. So we're going to stretch it a little bit, and then we're going to shrink it. We're stretch and shrink. It makes no sense to me either, but it's what I do. It's what I do. I shrink and I stretch things. The way this tool works is it has a rod in it and it has splines. Like this one has 4, this one has 8, and as I pull or push, when I was pushing, it goes boop, 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 opens the splines, stretches the ring. So now we got a bigger hole. Should be sitting really big, like too big to fit on here. Yep, perfect. Now let's shrink it. Stretch, shrink, stretch, shrink. Should be a song. I'm gonna wrap it in some Teflon tape. Tapered rod. That's a good way of saying it. It's a tapered rod with splines. I'm wrapping it like 20 times on my lap because my lap is clean of metal or residue that can get trapped and pressed into the coin. Plus, it's quick and easy for me. 20 or 30 wraps of some Teflon tape. It's going to protect that metal on metal contact, keeping the detail of the coin 100% intact. No squishies. I'm going to use a Swedish die from the United States of America. It's from Sweden. No, it's from America. Alright, I'm going to use a series of push rods that go down in size as I press this down in the die. Go to the next size down. That'll let me push this through the current die. And then we'll take a look at sizing and whatnot real quick. So when I can see the detail coming through the coin or the tape, I know I'm in a good spot. There's no lines going horizontally, which tells me that we don't have any kind of bowing issues. Bowing, not boing, like flying. What up, Tony? So, where were we? 15. I'm going to shrink it a little bit more, though. What I'm doing was, it was more flared out before. Now it's more like this. Getting it more, we're bringing it in more like a ring shape. We're still cone shaped, but we're going ring shaped. I'm going to wrap it a little bit more with some tape real quick on my leg. What is this pervasion? Nottingham. Heard of that place. I've definitely heard of that place. And we go to the next die. And makeup pad, protect the reed on reed contact, or the metal on reed. Protect the reed from contact. That's what I'm trying to say. It's still early. I haven't. Whoa, it scared the shit out of me. Did you see that? See that thing? It just came out of nowhere and scared the living shit out of me. Whoa. not expecting that, anybody. I wasn't expecting that from you. Alright. So that should be good. Let's see. Hopefully we're sitting around like a 14. 14. We're at a 14. Alright. God dang. Scared the crap out of me. I'll take all this tape off, inspect our work so far, and most importantly, drink coffee. It's an important part of the morning for me. All right. Bada boom. So we got this look right now. We got this look going on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a reed on this side real quick. This side is bare. This side has a reed. This side is bare. First I'm gonna sand this side down a little bit, make it look a little prettier before so. Put a reed on it. Mr. Talking about Richard Scandrick. God, it's been so long since I made calls. Alright. Yeah. Here we are. My brain is just fried today. Too much pie gal yesterday. Too much pie gal. Poker. Fries the brain. And we'll put a reed on it. And I'll rotate it. One last push. Boom. We have a reed. So now we have an added reed. Yeah, I've seen those things. It's easier because you can just pop the center out and use the outer part as a ring. It'd be cool to get some silver coins. All right, guys, here we are. So we're at a point where we got a cone-shaped ring that is about a size 14 that we need to make size 12. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this thing up nice and cozy with some Teflon tape. Protect that metal on metal contact that's about to occur. Feel metal on metal contact. This coin has a semi-incuse design, which means the detail is more or less etched in the coin rather than it's any more than an outie. Is the best way to describe it. The detail, a lot of coins, the detail is almost like the wording is sitting on top of the coin rather than carved into the coin. That makes any sense to anybody? Anybody? Does that make sense to anybody out there? So we're gonna shape this thing up. We're gonna shape it up. So it looks like this might be my tool. Going for size 12. So the first thing I do is I see where the smaller side sits in the die. And it clearly sits all the way down. There's no gap here. It's pressed down all the way. So when I turn it around, that gap there, I'm going to press that down all the way, and then we'll have the same diameter on the outside. The diameter will be figured out. All right. So now, what that did was basically just press this side down to be where this side is. So now I'm going to see where we are size-wise. We're at a 13. So I'm going to continue this process on both sides now, because both sides need to be pressed down the same. And I'm going to shrink it down to about 10.5 to 11. 10.5 to 11. Our end goal is a 12. So I'm shrinking it. I'm going too far. I'm shrinking it too much is what we're doing. We're shrinking it too much. So do one press that side, one press this side, and we'll see where that put us. I don't want to go too far overboard. In either direction, because it will be kind of screwed. But we're at almost 11.5. So we're about halfway there. I'm going to press it down another about size. About one size. Feels like there's a good 1.5 size lip here going on that I got to get rid of. All right. Should be good there. Flip her over. Should be good there. Hopefully we're sitting at about an 11. Boom, look at that, 11. Actually, probably want to go 10.5. Go a little bit more. Little bit more. So 10.5 would be great. 10's fine. There's a lot of lip here. Take the tape off. This will show us the final outside look, although we're going to be giving it a sick patina, which is going to make all this detail really pop out. But right now we have the shape of the outside correct. So we're good on shape. Sorry, I had a call coming in. Now we need to make it sized right. The right size. So if you look through the coin, this side has a ton of lip right here. That's the original reeded side. All coins basically have a lip around them, or most coins have a lip around them. And that lip kind of, during the process, folds in and ends up just being too much metal on this side. You can just see how thick this is right here. So we're gonna take a tool and thin that out. And we're only gonna hit that lip. We're gonna be using a tool called a deburring tool right down here. And what that does is it takes shivers, takes slivers, silver. Can't get it to focus on it. And we're just going to take 2 sizes off. See all the shavings we got from that? I can feel that lip going away. Still pretty strong though. You got a strong lip here. God, this is beautiful. It's gonna look nice when we give it a patina. I really want to do one with the other side out too. Alright, let's see how far we are off. I'm hoping that we're a half size to a size short still. Which we are. We're at an 11. Feels like about a size of lip here. A little tiny bit. Almost there. Sitting just shy of a size 12. Alright, the lip is gone. Maybe a tiny bit right here at the bottom. Alright, see a 12. Bam! 12 ski. Alright, so now we just need to make it super pretty. So that part that I just did a bunch of deburring to has kind of choppy edges right there. So we're going to clean those choppy edges up without hitting any of the detail of the inside of the coin. Because the inside of the ring is just as important as the outside. It gets hot. It gets warm. This is the first of its kind, guys. First ladies. No, it's Liberty's Lady. Liberty's Lady is the name of the coin. It's the first one to ever be made into a ring. And it's for the designer of the coin. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Again, guys, if you want one of these coins, you can get it at GaryMarksArt.com. And you can see the other designs he's done in the past. This one just really stuck out to me, so I had to hit him up. I messaged him and said, hey, I want to make one into a ring for you. I'll give you a discount. You just got to send me a coin. Next thing you know, boom, I got a coin. All right, we're at the final stretch. I am going to hit this with some steel wool, and then I'm going to leave you guys for less than a minute. And when I return, this thing will be fully patinaed. It only takes me about 30 seconds to patina a coin. Sounds crazy, but most of that time is just turning the water on to hot and waiting for it to turn hot. So I use a chemical reaction from sulfur and hot water, and that turns metals black, purple, green, yellow, orange, blue, the spectrum of the rainbow instantly. And that's what's going to give us the beautiful finish that we're going to have on this thing, and it's really going to make the details pop out. And again, that process only takes me a minute, literally. So give me 1 minute. I'll be back. You can see what it looks like right now before the patina, so you can see the difference. It's hard to kind of make out the words, but you know, it says Liberty. Uno momento. And boom. Boom goes dynamite. Roy! What up, Roy? Alright. So I told you it turns different colors and stuff. And it did. Got some purples and blues and greens and all those good colors. Now, we're going to make it pop. This is where we make this thing the reason why I wanted to make this ring. All right, so there's our added reed side. That's the side that I added a reed to. Don't focus on my shirt. I know there's a lot of patterns on my shirt. My camera just loves to focus on my shirt, I guess. So boom. Should I take my shirt off and then we got the original reeded side. Hit that real quick. Then we got our reeded side. Then we'll hit the inside. So the inside, now you can see it says live free. It's hard to see the detail of the inside right now. I'll get good pictures of it and put it on Instagram. Luke's Coin Art Instagram. All right, here we go. Bam. So it says Liberty. And then 2024. And the signatures of the artist who will be wearing it, if it can be seen. It's right over here. I don't know if my camera will pick up on it. And then the inside, it says one trout. It's hard to capture the inside, guys. All right, Blistering, thanks for coming. We're done here anyways. I'm just going to take good photos of this, get them off to the owner. But it turned out beautiful, and I appreciate you guys coming along. Final size, 12, as requested. Thank you very much. Have a good Labor Day.
Bye.